Apparently, Cathedral City is the nation's favourite cheese. And they've put the nation's favourite cheese into a frozen cheese toastie. So this Cathedral City Just Cheese Toastie from the nation's favourite is a frozen toastie. And you can do it in a microwave for a few minutes in that cardboard sleeve, or you can put it in the oven for exactly 27 minutes. So we're going to oven it, let it cool down a bit and see what it tastes like. I don't think it will come out well from the microwave. That cardboard will just give it a not so nice taste. So the description on the back says, Cathedral City Just Cheese Toastie, a Cathedral City extra mature cheddar cheese toastie with white sauce, Dijon mustard and mozzarella cheese toastie in white bread, topped with grilled Cathedral City extra mature cheese and white sauce. There it is there. Let's see if we can get it cut. This looks like it's going to be nice and gooey and oozy. Look at that. Very oozy. I think the white sauce has helped there. Let's have a taste. So I'm apologising for the noise of the oven before we taste it, if it's drowning out the noise of me stuffing my face. We saw how oozy and gooey that it looked. Now, you may not know this, but I do make the greatest cheese and onion toastie that's ever been made. It's a fact, and I do go simple, but I use a lot of cheese and a lot of onion. And a little tip, give the onions a tiny little bit of colouring. So toast one side of your bread under the grill, thinly slice your onions, sprinkle them over both bits of bread, stick them under the grill for about 30 seconds, slice your cheese, don't use grated, slice your cheese quite thickly over both bits. Whack it under the grill, get it to melting point, little bit of oyster sauce, slap it together. Now when you buy a cheese toastie from any cafeteria come beverage type joint, you know you're only getting one bit of toast and one bit of cheese on toast stuck together. Double it up. When you make any sandwich, really, double it up. I do pride myself on my sandwich making skills, because if you're having a sandwich, I want it filled out. But I think that my cheese and onion toastie would be my signature dish. I don't go for none of this bechamel, but I am pleased that they've put it in there. I am pleased, I will say. And the Dijon mustard. If you're doing a cheese sauce, a bechamel cheese sauce, mustard has to go in it. That's part of the fact. I hope we can taste it. It looks good. As with all cheese toasties, be very, very careful of the middle. I've left this for a good 10 minutes or so since we cut it open, and I've left it near the window, which so there's a little bit of draft getting to it. So hopefully this is not going to take the skin and the roof of my mouth off. Don't you just hate it when that happens? You can't, when you eat food afterwards for days, it's just sore, isn't it? One more thing before I do bite it, because I know I've been talking for 2 minutes. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done already. Let's tuck in. So it's tasty. Cathedral City, they're saying that it's the nation's favourite. I have to say, I don't know how we can argue, but that's just with cheddar. We have all got our own favourite cheese. Some of us like it really strong, some of us like it mild, some people like blue cheese, soft cheese, all the cheeses. I love cheese. If I'm going for a plain cheddar, I'm going to go mature, and Cathedral City is probably the one I would pick, but when it's on offer, because it can sometimes be too expensive. This is a nice cheesy sandwich. The mozzarella gives it the stringiness. It's not overfilled, and I know I've said you've got to overfill your sandwich, but when you're cooking something like this, when they overfill it, it's just going to spill out everywhere. So they've done quite well there. I'm glad I ovened it because the toast is all nice and crispy around the edges. Look, that's the mozzarella effect. I'm not getting much of the mustard from the white sauce, if I'm honest, but it's a nice sandwich. There's the inside. You can see where it's not too overfilled. It doesn't look very appealing, I will be honest. Look, it's a nice cheese toastie. I will never buy it again. It was about £2, £2.50 in Iceland. I think that's a little bit steep, but probably cheaper than what you'd pay in your local cafe. And this is probably nicer because it's not just one bit of toast and one bit of cheese on toast slapped together. So if you fancy a little treat, something a bit different, Cathedral City have got a big range in Iceland at the minute, and they keep adding to it month on month on month. This is the first thing I've ever had from that range. But it's going to get a thumbs up from me. I'm going to happily finish it all. It's just a mess.